This is like my third trying to film this video this month. So hopefully this one's it. We just put Kalila down. Hopefully this one is the one. I guess that's as good as it's gonna get right now. Oh, my lips are chapped. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to our first beauty video of the year. Welcome. Happy New Year's, by the way. So as the title, you guys can see that we're going to do an updated makeup routine or face routine, just because I haven't updated my face routine since last year. And the last makeup video we actually made was the spring tutorial, so thought it was about time we make a new one, right? Anyways, as you guys can see, I'm already wearing lashes and brows because I went out earlier. I didn't go out, I just went to go pick up Ed. And I thought I looked like a troll, so I did my face to go pick him up. Judge me. Anyways, let's get started. We're gonna start with skin prepping, kind of like skincare, I guess. Okay, so the first thing I like to use is Clinique's Clarifying Exfoliating Lotion. And I just like to take these cotton fluffs. Oh, it says cotton puff, I think. Cotton puffs. Yeah, I don't know where I got these. I honestly did not purchase these myself. They just kind of ended up here. But as you can see, they're from Daiso. We're just going to pump twice on each cotton pad. We're just going to take this on my focused areas, which is my textured areas, which is going to be my, what's it called? My T-zone. I haven't done this in a while. Don't judge me. Judge me. I'm kind of rusty. So the next thing I like to use is Clinique's Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer. And it looks like this. So it looks like this. It kind of looks like jelly. It kind of reminds me of the Tarte's primer. I don't know what that primer is called. I forgot. But yeah, but we're also just going to apply this on our T-zone just because we want to blur out my texture, or try to at least. And then if there is excess, we're just going to massage it upwards because we want to lift our skin and not drag it down. Because if you drag your skin down, then it's going to make your skin sag. So next we're going to be using the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. So we're going to use this primer, and this is only like the little tiny point perk from Sephora. We're just gonna take it and prime our face and wait for these people to walk down the stairs. Alright, and then we're also just gonna massage that into our skin as well, while massaging into our skin upwards. So now we're going to move on to foundation, and the foundation I've been using is the Maybelline Superstay Foundation, and this has honestly been my favorite foundation for a while. My god, my camera is dying. We're going to add this onto my face, and we're just going to take this little brush, this little spoon brush, and just add that to my face. And I'm in the shade 220. But yeah, this has been my favorite foundation for a while just because I really like the way it feels on my skin. It doesn't feel too heavy, but it also gives me that coverage that I like. It's medium to full coverage, but most of the time I feel like it's more full coverage. So yeah, now we're going to be taking Morphe's 439 brush. And I just like to buff this into my face. So now that we have that patted in, we're just going to blend it in a little bit more with a beauty sponge, and this is Real Techniques beauty sponge. I know it's kind of dirty. Yeah, we're just going to buff it in, press it into the skin, so we don't have, if any, of those streak marks from the brush. I mean, I don't notice any streak marks, but can never be too careful, you know. Okay, so next we're going to conceal, and the concealer that I have been using is the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Concealer. And then it's like a little twisty one. Kind of reminds me of the Maybelline's Age Rewind one, which I really liked, but then I lost the cover to, so it dried out, which made me sad. It is okay, I used most of it. But yeah, we're going to use it under our under eyes, and then we're going to bring it down the bridge of our nose, put it on the ball of our nose, my chin, and then highlight our forehead. Like that. Then we're going to take that beauty sponge again and then just... So next, something that I have been doing recently is cream contouring. The first time I tried cream contouring, I absolutely hated it, but it's probably because I didn't know how to blend it out. But I've been practicing a little bit more, so it's been alright for me, I guess. So I'm also using the Fast Base Concealer from Makeup Revolution, but that was a bad show. But so my concealer is in the shade C5, and this one is in the shade C13. And I picked this shade because it looked like the lightest shade out of all of them, kind of, or a shade that I would use to actually contour. So we're just gonna put that on our forehead and a little bit more on our cheek, and then we're gonna bring this down the bridge of our nose. So we're gonna take our beauty sponge and then just blend that out the best we can. I might add more on my cheeks because they're gonna be uneven. So I like to blend up into where I blend my blush into my cheeks, just because my face is kind of long, I feel like, and it's like, I'd say kind of like an oval. So I like to shade that down just to make it look a little bit smaller. But then again, we are going to be taking that same brush we had foundation on. Oh, she's awake.
I'm hungry.
Hungry? Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and carve out that area just so we have like a little sharper contour. But don't worry, we're going to blend it out. Don't worry. So we're going to be blending out our nose with Morphe's 173. Yeah, so this is fairly new to me, so I don't remember the number. But it's like a dome brush, and it's a little bit bigger than the one that I used to blend out my eyebrows. But this one's a little bit more dense. So we're just going to blend out our nose. So Ed's behind the camera and he's holding Kalila, and Kalila's just staring over here. But Ed says she's hungry, but I don't really want to feed her right now because I'm scared of overfeeding her, because sometimes she overeats. But she doesn't like our pacifiers, so I'm just kind of like, okay. Now we're gonna bake under our eyes, and I use the Makeup Revolution's baking powder in banana. So we're just gonna pat that into the cap. Then just take the beauty sponge again. Okay. So while this bakes, we are actually going to put a pause. I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do. Kalila's hungry, so she's calling me. Okay, so we're back, and we're adding more banana powder to our face. And yeah, she's back to sleep. But as I was... Just kidding. Hang on. Give me a second. We're good. False alarm. She was just dreaming. So as I was feeding her, I thought about it. This is really like an updated face routine, because this is what I go through as I'm getting ready. I always have to stop to feed her or attend to her. Which I don't mind, but it's literally my makeup routine. So now we're going to be taking Laura Mercier's translucent powder in medium deep. And I'm going to use this to set my contour. Yep. And we're going to be taking Luxie brush in 514 blush brush. And we're just going to be tapping off the excess on the cover. Ever so lightly, then tap off the excess. And then just blend that over our cream contour. And then we're also going to be taking this to our lower jawline. Yeah, because we have two of them. But yeah, we're going to be taking this to our jawline and just blending it down. And I didn't want to use the cream contour for that just because I thought it was too dramatic. And if I don't blend it out too well, it's going to look terrible. Then we're going to be taking this Bare Minerals brush. I honestly don't know what brush this is. I've been having this for like ever. But I don't really use her that much, but I recently have been. So we're just going to be taking this brush and then dusting all the powder away. Okay, so now that we dusted off all the translucent powder, we're going to set our face with a foundation powder. And this is the Sephora foundation powder. I don't know why I forgot. But we're going to just take that same foundation brush and yeah, we're just going to pat over the contour as well, so it gives us a natural looking contour, not too much. And then give me one more second because Lila's crying again. Okay, so like an hour later, she's out. So moving on to blush, we're going to be using this blush right here. I honestly don't know what this blush is. I got it from Ipsy a while ago, and I just recently started using it just because I thought I didn't like this color, but honestly. And then we're going to be taking Sonia Kashuk's blush brush in number 18. So this is the older style of her brushes. They don't sell this at Target anymore, but I think you can get it online somewhere. But yeah, this is like my favorite blush brush. Then we're going to put this. We're just going to blend this with our contour. We're going to be finishing up our eyes before we finish up our face with highlighter and lips. But we're going to be taking the Pixie and Whaley collaboration eyeliner. So this is a duo tipped eyeliner. So it has the pencil tip and then also a felt tip. And this is honestly my favorite eyeliner because she stays. Because she's hard to get off. So that's how hard she stays. Yeah. So we're not going to wing our eyeliner today. So we're just going to tightline our eyes to blend in the lashes. And then we're going to tightline just a little bit, like a third of our eye down our waterline. I feel like my eyelashes are kind of messed up because I was rushing to get ready today, but that's okay. We're honestly just going to go to bed after this. So now we're going to be doing mascara, and the one that I've been recently using is the Maybelline Total Temptation. We're going to be putting this on our lower lashes, not that we have much, but just so my lower lashes don't look naked. And then now we're going to spray our face with setting spray just so it can get all tacky for the highlighter. And we're going to be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, and honestly, I love this one. This is great. I love it a lot. And while that's still getting tacky, today we're going to be using the Morphe High Impact Highlighter in Spark. And this has been sitting in my drawer for a while, for a couple months. I don't know why I didn't use it, but I should have been because she's popping. Like, boom. I'm already sold. So my highlighters always change depending on my mood or what I'm liking at the moment. So I've been reaching for her a little bit more than my other ones just because obviously I've been feeling her a little bit more recently. So she's made it into my daily routine. I currently have 5 favorites, including the Morphe one. So the other 4 that I use whenever I feel like using it or if I'm in the mood to use it is, the first one is going to be the Fenty Beauty in Trophy Wife. I'm pretty positive that you guys already know what this looks like, but I'm going to show you guys anyways, and it looks like this. It's a golden tone highlighter, very golden, but she's subtle with the yellow, but she's popping. Next is going to be the Artist Couture highlighter in Illuminati, and I'm not going to open her because she's messy. I don't know if you can see that. And the next one is going to be the Wet n Wild's Mega Glow highlighter, and this one is in Precious Petals. She's a little dusty, but yeah, so this one's a little bit more pink, but it's like a neutral pink. And that's my problem with like pink highlighters, because they can be too pink on my skin tone, and I don't like that sheen of pink. I like them to be more neutral golden, or just neutral. And the last one is going to be by Dose of Colors, the Desi and Katie collection in Fuego. And she's a lot of it used, so she yeah. So she looks like that. A lot of it used. So this one's a neutral golden, not too gold like Trophy Wife, but this one's more neutral. So those are my favorite highlighters, and I alternate those depending on my mood and depending on what I want to use. So last but not least, we're going to be going into our lips, and my current favorite lip liner is going to be this Wet n Wild one, and this one is the gel lip liner. I really like this one. This one blends really nice, and it sits really nice on the lips, like it's not too drying, because I just have some really dry lips. No matter how much I use chapstick or drink water, they're just gonna be chapped a lot of the times, but they're not too chapped right now. So, but I really like this one. It glides on really nice, and it's super smooth. So yeah. And this one is in the shade 661D, Lay Down the Mauves. I'm not surprised it's a mauve though. But yeah. So that's what it looks like. So this one is ColourPop and I Love Sari's collab collection. And this one is Sueño de Coco. I don't know if I'm saying that weird. I'm pretty sure I'm saying it weird, but please disregard it. So this one's like a pinkish nude, and obviously it's a little lighter than my lips, so my lip liner is gonna darken it just a little bit. Okay, so now that we have our lipstick on, I've recently been using a lot of lip gloss, and my favorite lip gloss is also from the same collection, and it is called Glass Lip. And that's it for my updated everyday face routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please do give it a thumbs up, and if you're not already, please do hit subscribe. And I want to wish you guys a happy new year one more time, and I hope you guys had a very nice holiday, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye!